Welcome back to the Life and Times of Crazy Patrick and his daughter Jules. And here we are. Looks like we haven't moved much, really, but we have. We've been pretty busy, and trying to take care. It's hard. How do you survive the loss of a child or just a very near loved one? It's not easy. And let me tell you, the first thing is it's unexpected and it's not cheap. And everybody plays on your emotions and they want to get their hands in your pocket. So you have to watch yourself for that. Don't let your emotions spend your whole life fortune, just because somebody wants to get all your money. So don't do that. I miss my son like you wouldn't believe. But thank God my daughter's been here to support me, and it made a world of difference. So if you lose a close loved one, the first thing, if you can get your next nearest loved one there with you, it's going to help a whole lot. Tears still come, you're still going to think about it, but it does get easier, and life does go on, and it goes on and on and on and on, and just about the time you think this is as bad as it can get, it gets worse. So, you got that to look forward to. It doesn't get easier, it just gets worse. But, you can get through this, honestly. You can get through this. It's not the end of the world. You will get through it. And I don't know what else to say about that. I'm going to let my daughter say something because I just run in my mouth and blabbering right now.
Blabbering.
Go ahead, and it's up to you now.
I think it makes it easier for me too, being here. Definitely is. I think that is a big key, is finding somebody you trust and somebody you're close to. And for me, I always reach out to my Heavenly Father. So for those that believe, that's one you can hang on to, because you know that you can see Him again.
That's my one, my really big consolation. I couldn't say goodbye. That just, it wouldn't come out of my mouth. All I could say is, I'll see you later. And I really believe I will see Him later. I don't believe this, this is the end, I don't have a religious channel. I don't try to push my beliefs on anybody. You believe what you believe. You do you, just like Rusty 78609. You do you and I do me. And, I believe what I believe, you believe what you believe, and we don't even have to agree to disagree, because you'll never get an argument from me, but it does get better. We've been having a great time. I love to cook. Y'all know that, all my cooking videos. Tonight I made carne adobada and
trying to burn my tongue off.
Green chili pork, and it was pretty spicy.
It was pretty spicy, but it was really good.
Pretty spicy, but it came out really, really good. So we've been doing a lot of good eating, and I've been doing some barbecue and ribs, and just doing a lot of cooking, and try to. Big thing is, keep your mind occupied. Don't let your mind control you. You control your mind. Your mind don't control you. Try to stay positive as you can possibly be. And, it's getting close. Tomorrow we got to go to the funeral home. We got to pay them. You know, the funeral is Saturday. You know, that's going to be a really, really hard day. But man, did he have a lot of friends. And the really good thing, we got to talk to the female guard that was with him at the time this all happened, and he was sitting in a chair, like on his phone, like he always was, looking at funny stuff and showing her funny stuff on the phone and laughing, and he was just got done showing her something that was funny, and she was sitting across from him, and she was looking at her phone, and all of a sudden she just heard his phone hit the floor. She looked up, you know, was gonna say, "Hey, you dropped your phone," you know, haha. And he was just laid back in the chair, his head back, and his eyes were rolling back. And the last thing before he had the aneurysm, he was laughing, and he had no pain. And you know, that's really, you know, that's something that I don't know, it just makes you feel a lot better to know that, you know, he passed easy and never had no pain. And the last thing when he was laughing, you know. I hope when I go, I hope the last thing I'm doing is laughing, you know. So that was good to know. That took a big weight off your shoulders, knowing that. So
There wasn't any pain.
No pain, easy, just here 1 minute and gone the next, you know. And you know, some people get lucky and they have a stroke, you know, and they can survive. But if you have an aneurysm, if you have a brain aneurysm, you're gone. There's no hope, you know, and you're gone quickly. So let me tell you, no pain. You'll be gone in a Minnesota minute. So with that, I don't know how long we gone here. About 12 minutes, something like that. You got anything else you want to say? You want to say anything about? You want to say hi to your friends in Colorado, the black sheep, anything like that? Say hi to your mama.
Hi, Mom.
Your other dad.
And my other dad. See, I'm lucky. I get two dads. I have this one here. I have one up there in Colorado that was there my whole life because he chose to be.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome. I get both. So
I respect him because he didn't have to be there. He chose to be there.
He chose to be there. And he's been a very good dad. I'm very grateful. I wouldn't be here with this dad if it wasn't for that dad because I use his car. So it's pretty, you know.
Pretty crazy.
I don't know. It's been nice to be down. I've needed a little bit of a reprieve anyway, I think, for myself. And I do definitely miss my black sheep and my hubby.
Yeah.
For sure, without a doubt. We're hoping that we can plan another trip sooner than later. For
and
sure.
My youngest daughter, Andrea, Julie's little sister's gonna be here with her better half tomorrow, probably tomorrow evening. So it's gonna be good to see her too. And
I'd hope the other brother would come, but he's got one of those jobs you just can't finagle. So
little brother, he works for Boeing. He works on all the electrical on the new planes. So he has a job. It's really hard to get away from him. Just couldn't make flights work, you know.
Yeah, flights.
He wanted to be here,
but
yeah, it just didn't work out. So he's here in spirit, I know. He'll be here tomorrow or Saturday in spirit, you know. And so many people have sent their condolences on my channel, and we did a GoFundMe because we wasn't expecting you know, all these expenses, and the GoFundMe was real successful. You know, Sean had a lot of people that loved him. He was, you know, a father couldn't have asked for a better son. If I could have sat down and before I ever made him and decided, you know, exactly the perfect son and designed him myself, he couldn't have been that perfect, you know. So God, you know, God knows how to do things, you know. He made the best son there ever was. Everybody loved him, and he loved everybody else. I never saw him in a bad mood, you know. He was always happy, always willing to help anybody, and so I know he's in a good place. So with that, folks, before I have tears running,
I know.
I guess I'll have to shoot this horse and get it over with, and tell you to have a great rest of your evening.
Be safe.
Be safe.
If you're a biker, rubber down.
Stay positive.
Stay positive.
And God bless.